there was some thought that winters were getting warmer. Now they thought it was a good thing. They didn't think it was going to be the end of the world. Global warming, I mean, it's a nice mild winters tend to be a nice thing, right? And what he did was he went into the Old Testament and the New Testament looking for weather patterns. And then he looked at diaries of farmers. And he said, in those days, farmers, they'd keep a diary. It wasn't about their love life, or it was when the sun rose, when a certain plant was blooming, when it was harvested, when the lake froze, when the harbor froze over. So he was able to look at these diaries, going back 100 years or so, and say there've been mild winters and there's been severe winters, but there's been no serious trend. So I showed this to people. I actually found it at Noah Webster's boyhood home in West Hartford, Connecticut, and it's public domain. You can go to Google Books and find it. So we just put a little preface and put it back in print. And I would say there was another book. It was called America's Dynamic Duo, Morality and Freedom, by Reverend Stevie Kraft, and Camp Constitution Dynamic Duo, Reverend Garrett Lear and Reverend Kraft. And it's two books into one. It was some articles written by Garrett Lear, the Patriot pastor, and a short book by Reverend Kraft. In Reverend Kraft's book, he has a lot of excerpts from every state constitution, pointing out the godly heritage of our nation. And some of these constitutions, like Hawaii and Alaska, they weren't. That was not until 1950s when they became states. And Garrett Lear has some articles that you can get from his website, thepatriotpastor.org. So again, we're glad to join us, and please visit campconstitution.net and avail yourself with some of his literature. And if you like them in large quantities, contact us. Just contact the information on the site, and we'll be happy to supply those. Thank you, and God bless.